Hi everyone. In this video, we are going to focus only on Probit regression, that means probabilistic regression actually. This is valid if your uh, m- regression model has a dependent variable which is binary. That means there is only two outcome possible, either 0 and 1. So if you have a variable like this, then it's much logical to run a probabilistic regression, and there are so many different types of models available in Stata. I'm not going too much in details, but you can either go for logit model, probit model, or tobit model. So if you are familiar with all these probabilistic models and you know which model you want to run, then you can just follow the same process and run any of those logistics probabilistic models. So my focus will be on Probit model, which actually captures the essence and runs the model perfectly if you have a dependent variable which can either become 1 or 0. And now, for all the other videos that I have done in this series, what I've done is I have used sustainability reporting as an independent variable and used return on asset as a dependent variable. So what my initial thought was that uh, sustainability reporting can lead to a positive impact in your profitability or a negative impact. I just want to see which one is true. Now, what if I change the regression and I go back and bring sustainability reporting as a dependent and ROA as an independent? That means what I'm trying to see is whether profitable firms are the one who is more likely to report sustainability information in their annual reports, and that is logical. That can happen also, and it comes under signaling hypothesis if you are familiar with signaling theory. As we are only focusing on the status steps, I'm not going too much in details in those things. So let's try. What we can do is we can run Probit, then specify what is my dependent variable, independent variable, controls, GDP. Um, it's okay so far. Everything is fine. We can just hit enter and it's going to run. And you can see that it's going to first show you the log likelihood. We are not going to look too much into it, and you can see the regression is the Probit regression. It used 300 observation. You can see the chi-square is significant, and just remember that when you run Probit regression, you don't get adjusted R-square. You get similar statistics, but they call it pseudo R-square. You can report this instead of adjusted R-square. And over here, you can see the coefficient is significant and positive. That means firms with higher ROA are more likely to adopt or report sustainability information in their financial reports. This is quite simple to interpret and very much powerful in terms of an estimation that whether how likely it is for your independent variable to explain the probability of dependent variable happening. Now, as my data is actually panel data, what I can do, I can just run a panel probit model to see if there is any change of my analysis. So to do that, first of all, always make sure you run stset with number and year to make sure you ensure that your panel structure is already in place. Stata knows that this is a panel data, and then you can bring back the Probit regression. Just put an xt in front, and you can see that you have run a panel Probit. So this is random effect Probit regression run by Stata. Sometimes you might see that okay, your information is half displayed and half not available. Just don't worry, click on more, And now you have this information. So let's compare. My chi-square is now 0.3%, which was a bit higher when we run the Probit model. The regression coefficient for ROA remains 0.277. Over here is 2.263. It's not that far off from the pooled OLS, but I would say that as you have a panel, if you are running a panel data, it's always good to run panel Probit model to get the best and most accurate estimation of your results. If you see that in previous models, if you run XT there is an option for fixed effect, but under Probit you will not have this option. I have not ran um, fixed effect Probit model. It's not something you can do because of the structure of your dependent variable. This is not possible, just so that you know the limitation of probabilistic models. That's it for now. I hope you enjoyed this video. Have a nice day. Bye.